This is a work session. I'll read briefly what a work session is for not only the people in the audience here, but also in the listening audience. The purpose of the work session is for the committee to discuss the bill and make recommendations on the bill to the legislature. The time for public comment is after public hearing. Generally, members of the audience are not permitted to participate in the work session, but may provide information with the permission of the chair. In addition to our introductions, we have our committee clerk, McLean of Gorham. However, on today's proceedings, we're going to have Ms. Barr, who is the analyst when we heard LD 1320, and for those of you who will take up LD 1320 first, so we'll change your itineraries of your little programs. Ms. Barr, please.
Thank you. It's nice to be back with you again, and it's even nicer that Karen will be back with you from everything. I actually wasn't the analyst, or there wasn't an analyst here. There was a researcher here at the time you heard this, so bear with me, and please feel free to correct me if my deciphering and others' notes in the summary of the testimony is not quite on. And I think I did get what few questions or additional information you have requested in there, and have spent some time with Bill, so I think I'm comfortable walking you through the different sections and what each does. I know, in looking at the testimony, it appears that there's one area that is maybe there will be a lot of discussion. There are several other sections. This is one of the Bureau's omnibus bills that deal with a whole bunch of different things. So if you want to take a minute to look, I did a brief summary of the testimony. I did not get into, I highlighted the arguments for both sides. I think I covered the high points that were repeated by those for both the proponents and the opponent. If you want to look at that for a minute, and then I'll walk you through the different sections of the bill. And
I do know that this was, I guess, to characterize it was a kind of an omnibus bill, a motor vehicle. It has a couple of controversial items which I received many emails about over the weekend. So it gives a chance to kind of look it over.
Any questions about the testimony or yes, no? Would you like to proceed and go right into the different sections of the bill? Okay, great. If you would refer to the summary, the first section of the bill analysis. Sections 1 and 3 of this bill increase the gross weight requirements for pickup trucks from 6,000 to 10,000 pounds, so that trucks under 10,001 pounds can be registered with pass-through type plates. And again, that's section 1 and 3 that makes those changes.
Anybody have any questions concerning that? Representative Rowe.
first item, increasing the truck park. Now it's 6,000, 10,000. I think didn't we have something about inserting a camper vehicle and the equivalent weight? This kind of take care of that. The vehicle with the license. Am I talking about? So they can register that.
So what's your question, Representative?
They can represent that as a regular pickup truck rather than you put the weight of camper in there. We've been talking about that being a violation. This would cover that.
Well, kind of a couple of separate issues there. We're dealing strictly with the adjustment in weights. It pertains to the registration of that vehicle. What's that?
I think you may have been, maybe, I was actually at that work session that I think you're referring to, the issue where the truck with the sliding campers, where there was a registration requirement for the truck carrying the camper as well as the camper itself. I know we talked a little bit about weight in discussing that bill, but I don't think that bill changed or made any, or didn't direct any changes to the weight.
Well, when you look at section 1, it's very clear what we're trying to do here. Anyone know, can you come up and give us a little clarification on this?
Actually, I'd like Gary to.
Gary.
Yep.
Mr.
Good afternoon. Senator Collins, I'm the Council Committee here in the Motor Vehicles. This request came from the State Police action. What we're trying to do is split the pickup truck class into 2 weight categories. You could either register for 6,000 pounds, which we currently have the option to register 10,000 up to 10,000 pounds, which is exactly what we do on all the specialty plates. Now you can go to 6 or 10, still be considered pickup truck. So yes, this would address this part of the issue with the sliding campers and any other recreational type vehicle that's all controlled by a pickup truck. So that was part of public safety concern relative to pickup trucks pulling things other than 6,000 pounds. We have the option.
Well, we have Mr. Hinckley in front of us. Any other questions? Representative Rowe, all set? Anybody else? Section 3. Anybody else have any questions? Notice they didn't mistake. Moving along.
Section 1 of your okay? Okay, section 2 of the bill. This is amends 29A, section 457, sub 7, and increases the registration fee for antique autos from $15 to $30.
I guess I would ask the obvious question, why are we doing this? Because you're going to be able to increase it sometime.
Thank you, sir. Well, that's part of it. I think the primary issue here is a matter of equity. $30 is the fee that other obvious type vehicles pay. As you know, we've had quite a low disclosure of antique registrations, and it seems equitable to keep fees all the same. The revenue implications are minor, so obviously it's your choice. That was our suggestion.
Do you have any projections what the total amount of increase the revenue will be over a year?
About 17,000 times $15. So,
Any questions or concerns while we have Mr. Keith in front of us? Yes. somehow.
Well, I don't know if it's really for Mr. Hinckley, but I appreciate the spreadsheet that we received regarding the comparisons of fees while we're on the subject of fees. None of these fees on this are in this bill, but I think that these charts show the concern that Secretary of State's office has had and some other people have had regarding the fees that we have in the state, how we are in many cases subsidizing the cost of some of the services that we provide to the state. I'm happy to look at them, and I hope we have a greater conversation. I don't know if we should stay with this omnibus bill or with something else regarding these fees. You can see the comparisons that being much below many of the other states for almost everything on this list, and that some of these fees go back to 1980 when they were last increased. So as I said, I hope that we have that conversation, whether this is the place for it or not. I'm not sure.
Okay, anybody else? Senator Diamond.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So, Gary, our reasoning for this is just because it hasn't been done for a while, and partially, and the other part is that this makes it more equitable to other hobby types. Is that, did I get your information right?
Thank you, sir. It's primarily the latter. It's, you know, making all the fees the same, basically the same sort of usage for the vehicles. Seems like easier.
And there are 17,000.
Roughly 17,000 antiques, $15, so it's a little over $20,000.
Okay, thank you.
So, antique autos, the total registration is around 17,000. Comparing to the other categories, the other special categories, such as, what is it, street rods.
Street rods are around 700 or 800 of those.
And their current fee is $30. I know that's from others, but,
It's a classic.
you know.
That's $30.
Okay. Guess we'll discuss that. So I got a question. Okay, he asked you a question. All right, let's move along.
Would you like to go numerically, or would you like to go in order?
Numerically's fine.
Okay. Then if you jump down to number 6 on the summary, we'll go to sections 4 and 5. And sections 4 and 5 of the bill apply the same requirements of driving time that are needed to be eligible for special restricted licenses for educational and employment needs as currently exist in current law for medical needs. And the change in the time would be that it would be decreasing from 35 hours, including 5 hours of night driving. The current statute is 70 hours with 10 hours of night driving, so it would be dropping those driving times down to be eligible for that license.
Any questions or concerns? So you understand it?
Okay?
Moving along.
Back up to number 4 on the list. Section 6 of the bill clarifies that the cancellation fee for all commercial examinations, including Class C commercial examinations, is $30. So if you have the examination scheduled and you cancel it, that is the fee that is imposed for the cancellation.
Any questions, concerns, need addressing? No? No. Moving along.
Okay. Section 7 of the bill, this section increases the fee for duplicate learner's permits from $2 to $5, and this supports the costs associated with issuing those permits. Apparently, there was a federal rule effective July 8th that requires a commercial driver's license permit to be issued with the same security features as the base license, and this would require a card-type permit to be issued.
Any questions or concerns? Ready? Seeing none.
Okay. We'll refer to the trickier part now. going back, these were the only sections that there was testimony regarding, really on either side. Sections 10 and 11 actually make operation of a motor vehicle while under the influence of marijuana, using as a presumptive level of 5 nanograms or more per milliliter of blood, a criminal offense. Sections 13 and 14 authorize the Secretary of State to suspend administratively the license of a person who operates a motor vehicle with this level of marijuana in their blood, and also sanctions the use of approved preliminary breath testing devices by law enforcement officers in determining whether a person operating a motor vehicle under the influence. That's in section 12. The same penalties, OUI penalties, and suspensions would apply to the violator under the THC violation like they do for other drugs and alcohol. And it also creates an option for their use of the ignition interlock device in certain circumstances, which we provide for people certain people who also operate in the influence of drugs and alcohol. So I think these are the big sections that you want to probably spend a lot of time talking about.
It's my understanding there's currently no regulation or laws pertaining to operation of a motor vehicle under the influence of marijuana.
This is my understanding that there's no presumptive level of a certain amount in your blood that would qualify like 0.08 for your impairment for blood alcohol. However, I think, unless it's changed, I believe that the statute does provide that any over-the-counter drug or any drug that might impair your driving ability without any sort of presumptive level may be used to prove that you are impaired as a driver. So I think there is some sort of general provision that would apply. This would create a presumption, like for the blood alcohol level, that if you have a certain amount in your bloodstream, that you would be per se operating under the influence.
Do we have any idea what other states are doing with this?
Testimony indicated that there were a few states that had sort of adopted this tax, and I think there probably is some other testimony in here. I think Colorado, Montana, and Washington recently enacted presumptive laws like this. I think there are some others that may have adopted laws that aren't necessarily presumptive or with the same specific level as being the sort of per se violation.
Did they mention the nanograms per milliliter of blood?
I think some did and some did not. And I've got to tell you that I didn't. There could be some stuff in here, but and I think there's some scientific data on both sides, which there are differing opinions about whether the level is if the 0.57 here is equivalent to 0.08, or whether they're really different chemicals that react differently and stay in your system for a different amount of times. So I think there is some controversy or some disagreement in the scientific community about the standard, if there is one, for determining a base level.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So our OUI laws now pertaining to any driving a vehicle under any type of influence. The presumption level that we're talking about, and we're trying to arrive at, is a problem because what we're using now doesn't work. There is a test now that they use with the retina or some kind of an eye test that's been out. Are you familiar with that? And they shine a light inside of the eye, but either it's not reliable or it doesn't work that well. But having said that, I think what we're trying to do is find a level that we can assume someone is under the influence, even though they may be acting under the influence, which is really all that one needs. You can have a 0.03 and still be arrested for OUI. So what I'm struggling with is trying to find something that we can use some level, and I don't know a thing about it, and I don't know if we have a lot of experts on this committee or not, but it's very difficult to find a level that will make that assumption. And I don't know, but we have to have one. We have to have a level. So I don't know how we go about this without some expert advice. And I haven't tried to go through all of this either.
Oh, you compared
But I mean, I just think maybe it's not for us to come to that scientific conclusion. I don't know. But so two questions, Mr. Chair. One is, I know I've been writing with law enforcement officers and seeing the eye test with the flashlight. I'd like to have more information on that, one. And two, where can we get some people who know what they're talking about, who are neutral, so to speak, independent, that'll give us the information on the presumption level?
Thank you,
Mr. Chair. I agree with Senator Diamond that this is a really important issue and one that we should look at very seriously and debate further about. But I also have a sense that there are people here in the State House who feel that the appropriate level that should be tolerated for driving is as low as 0, which is to say 0 tolerance. And there are clearly others who feel like 5 sets the bar too low and that the science may not yet support that, and then it could be higher. And so I'm not sure that this is the right vehicle for this, just because I'm concerned that we want to pass everything else that's in the bill, and I hate to see it fail as a result of this. And, I think we should talk about what is the appropriate vehicle for dealing with this very important issue. And I think too we heard that whatever we do, we would have to do, if it involves setting the laws, we'd have to work with criminal justice and public safety.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I expressed concerns when I signed on as co-sponsor regarding this. I don't think this section belongs in this bill. I've had a lot of questions about it and received a lot of information. I've read through some of it. But one of the things that jumps out to me, particularly with Senator Diamond's last comment, is this report from the U.S. Department of Transportation, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration report, that clearly says that the science isn't there right now to say what it is, what level it is. We do need to have some kind of determination on what impairment is, and we do have to do that. But I think just singling it out here is not the right time for it. If you read through this report, and it's very enlightening, it's the National Transportation, U.S. Department of Transportation isn't there yet for science. I don't think it's enough to say that 5 nanograms is that amount right now. There's a lot that has to be done, and in my opinion, there's a lot more that needs to be done over the counter. I've seen personally, my life has been affected with over-the-counter drug addictions, and the impairment with that. We don't do anything for that. So I just think we're kind of running around in circles. We need to do something, but this is not it. I'd like to make a motion that this part of sections 10 through 15 be taken from this bill.
Well, as far as following procedures,